So we talked briefly about IP. We've seen a few examples of famous trade secrets, and we've discovered that documenting trade secrets is critical to its existence. Before we move closer to looking at your company and what creates value for you, let's look at why is it that we're hearing more and more about trade secrets today. If you read the news in the IP world, you will see that every other week there are news about companies suing other companies for theft of trade secrets. Companies are also suing their former employees for stealing trade secrets. We see Apple suing product designers, Tesla suing engineers, and a lot of cases of employees living with trade secrets. Mainly we see companies suing for trade secret theft because they have become aware of certain information of commercial value to them that has walked out of their corporate door. But why are we seeing more and more cases about trade secrets? Well, a few reasons. First, technology companies are realizing that patents have disadvantages and are not always the best choice when it comes to protecting their development efforts. Now, don't get me wrong, patents are great. They have advantages. They provide exclusivity, they provide recognition, they provide new opportunities for collaboration, but we want to concentrate on the reason why trade secrets have become more popular and sometimes even an alternative to patents. So why are we seeing more and more trade secrets? One disadvantage is that it takes a lot of time for a patent to issue. If you look at the patent process as it plays in the United States Patent Office, you'll see that it typically starts with a provisional patent application. You create some kind of priority date, then the invention process continues with a non-provisional application, then the patent goes to examination, you wait for an examiner to examine it, and if you look at the graph from the United States Patent Office dashboard, you'll see the time it takes in months after a patent application is filed to get a first examination report, what we call a first office action. Then you file your arguments, you will probably get another examination report, and you'll file your argument again, and hopefully then you will be granted a patent. So if you start the process with a provisional patent application, it'll take you around 4 to 5 years to get a grant, especially in the areas of AI and software. By the end of which, the technology will change. You may want to file another patent application. A lot of money goes in the process. Maybe I should say invested in the process. But these are the reasons why trade secrets have become more popular. Because with trade secrets, there are no filing requirements. Now, another disadvantage to using a patent process relates to the fact that patents are published. They're published 18 months from filing. This is because a patent is basically an agreement between the inventor and the government, where the government agrees to provide an inventor with exclusivity, the right to sue others, and in exchange for this exclusivity, you're required to publish the details of your invention. So others can learn from your work, and this information sharing will help scientific and technological progress. So that package, called a patent, comes with a built-in publication. Basically, by publishing it, it means that competitors use the patents to design around your invention, or they could do so. And it also comes with a long wait and high costs. And for these reasons, companies are sometimes reluctant to publish their inventions. And instead, they choose to protect their development as trade secrets, because they're more flexible and cost-effective alternative to patents. So we sometimes also use the vehicle called patent to protect aspects that we're okay with publishing. And then we use trade secrets to protect aspects that are more difficult to reverse engineer. So these advantages that I just mentioned of the patent process can be very significant, particularly in the field of cybertech, fintech, and wherever there's a platform, data and software play a crucial role. Apart from disadvantages in the patent system, there are other reasons that favor using trade secrets, such as new rules and directives in the US and Europe to protect companies' trade secrets. If we look at the United States, they've enacted the federal law called Defend Trade Secret Act in 2016. And then in Europe, we have the European Union, which enacted the Trade Secret Directive in 2016. We also have Japan. They have their own trade secret laws, including the Unfair Competition Prevention Act, That happened in 2018, and Israel too has its own laws regarding trade secrets and unfair competition. And that happened in 1999.